Hi everyone, welcome back to the Node.js series and today's topic is REPL. Okay, so let's understand about the REPL. So REPL stands for Read, Evaluate, Print and Load. This is kind of full form of REPL, right? So what is a REPL? REPL is an interactive environment. Interactive means where you can perform some actions, right? So REPL is an interactive environment where you can write your JavaScript code and run it line by line in a terminal, right? So in a last video, what we have seen for running the Node.js program, we created one file and saved.js, right? This is the good practice always and run through the node app.js, right? But if you want to test some code or some expression quickly in Node.js, so you can use the REPL. Okay, so yeah, I have written all the information or maximum information about REPL on my GitHub page. So now let me go quickly to the terminal to see these things into the action. So let me see press command here, and first remember node should be installed on your machine. So to check this node you can enter this. So yeah, I can see some version of node on my machine. It means node is properly installed on my machine. So now let me create the REPL environment. For that you just need to type the node, right? And now you are inside the node environment. That is a REPL. Means you can write something and you will find some output. So let's say I am trying 2 plus 2, right? So that is a 2 plus 2, 4, right? It means node environment is working here. So what REPL is? First it read the value, right? Then it evaluate, right? And then process, and then finally it will wait for the another input. Okay, let me take another example. As I said, we can write the JavaScript, right, inside the REPL. So let me define a variable Rahul and assign one value, that is a Rahul. And here when you type again, that you will find the name. Okay, so it stores the value as well. Okay, this is the example, and let me take another example before go to my GitHub page. So there is one special keyword in REPL, right, which store your last value. So let's say that is the underscore. So this is the underscore, right? My last value was Rahul, so it stores the value. And let me, so here you can see that it concatenate the current value and my previous value. So underscore is the special variable which stores the previous value. And we can also write the multiple line of code under the REPL. Let's say for example, I want to create a some method which takes two input A and B. And remember, after that press shift enter, shift enter, you will see three dots. It means it allow you to write the multiple JavaScript code. So here we can write the return A plus B semicolon, again shift enter. Okay, I think I mistake something, so let me write again and shift enter. Okay, return A plus B semicolon. I wrongly choose another key, that's why it is giving me the error. Not sure why it is giving me error. Let me just check in a background. Let me just check in a background, give me 1 second. Yeah, so I got the issue, what is the happening. So what is the problem actually? So when let me write again, function function sum a plus b, sorry, a comma b, right? This is a one function which takes two parameter, and we need to write the curly braces here, right? Remember, I forget to add the curly braces here, right? That's why it is giving a problem. Enter. And let me give here return a plus b semicolon, again shift enter, right? And now curly braces and enter. This time only the enter, right? So to write the code in multiple lines, you will need to enter the shift enter, and for normal you just click on the enter. Now some method is available for you, right? Here you can just pass some parameters and you will see the output. So this is the way how you can write JavaScript in a single line and how you can write the JavaScript in a multiple lines. So let me go to my GitHub page to explain more in a theoretical about the REPL. So I have already explained you about what is a REPL. It is a just an interactive environment where you can write your JavaScript in a terminal, right? Just type the node, right? And you will go inside the REPL, right? So how REPL works? First it reads the value, means take the input, evaluate the code and print the output, right? And finally loop for the next input. Here you can see the simple example like 10 plus 5, that is a 15. And if you assign a value to a variables like this, course name equal to Rahul, and once you click on name you will find the value of it. So these are some helpful commands like you can use. So let's say if I am inside the REPL, and if I want to outside, if I want to outside from this REPL, then I can write the exit. Okay, now I am outside the REPL. Okay, so another thing is a multi-line code. So this is the example how you can write the JavaScript code in a multiple lines, right? You can write the loop functions, function add a plus b, comma b, and shift enter, then return a plus b semicolon, shift enter and curly braces, and then shift enter, right? And here you can check your method after passing the parameters, right? Why use REPL? Quickly test your JavaScript code, right? Debug a small piece logic, right? Learning Node.js interactively, right? Avoid creating a file for simple experiment, right? Just us to check the simple code, you can just write here. When not to use REPL for large application, definitely, and production code. In that case, you just need to create one file, which like we have already created in our past videos like app.js or other type name of the file.js. In short, REPL is an interactive Node.js shell that let you run JavaScript instantly for learning and testing. So that's all about the REPL. Okay. So yeah, please do like, subscribe and comment and click on the notification icon if you want to see such kind of video. Thank you very much.